Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my fellow YouTubers. Welcome to another edition of Living Simply and Fun. I'm your host, Aries. This is Aaron, and he's got Moppy, which isn't in the camera. Give him here. Moppy likes to be with me anyways when it comes to being on the camera. Hey, come on.
He's been sick today. You got the other one.
I'm not going to do that. See?
He's all over you.
It doesn't matter.
So anyways, welcome to our channel.
See, he even wants me. Come here, big baby. Welcome to our channel. This is Moppy. Tonight's dinner was those cheddar pino sausages I like.
She likes so much.
And then I had as a side pasta-sized cheddar broccoli, which was only $1.
And quite good, actually.
Yes,
and
it's like a macaroni and cheese.
I had hot dogs and potato wedges. Nothing fancy there.
Very affordable, too, for hot dog and potato wedges.
Exactly. So
there we go.
I mean, even the lighting got a little better when you did that.
Yes, that's because of the angle, you know.
So yeah, he had a meaty food last night, one of those canned foods, and it was supposed to be chunky beef and bacon and cheddar or something, and from Pedigree, and it did not agree with him. So he lost some of it last night, and then he's had the runs today too. So
poor little Moppy baby.
I'm not giving him Pedigree anymore. So he could get something else like Caesar's, which seems to be quite all right with him.
Caesar's isn't bad. They got better flavors too. Filet
Mignon,
mignon, T-bone, porterhouse, New York.
However, they all taste like meat flavored.
Who knows?
Taste.
We're not a dog, so we don't get to try them.
I'm sure they all taste the same. They all smell the same, at least. So, anyways, in our daily lives, we've moved back to playing Skyrim again. Since I got a PS3 the other day, and Rita's had one for a while, I got into playing Skyrim at home, and now Rita's playing Skyrim here, even though I was going to play Uncharted 3 here, because we all love the Uncharted series, and we haven't played 3 yet. But Skyrim it is for now. So that's what we'll be doing for our entertainment.
Just to let you know, you can pay $50, and you can get. Me and Aaron probably got over 1,500 hours into the games total with
easily.
our characters.
A lot of them.
And
have
don't forget Oblivion too. Yeah, Oblivion is another one that we've put in probably close to 3,000.
Yeah, you probably
together.
should get your PlayStation serviced and have it cleaned out by someone, but I don't know where to go around here to have that done. I have a friend that has that done at least once a year, so
maybe he mails it in.
No, he takes it to someone, but where he lives, it's a much bigger city, so.
We live out in the sticks, so.
I mean, his city's got probably close to 1 million people living there. Our city's got close to
15,000, and 90% of them are illegals.
Yeah, I think Wikipedia lists us as having about 6,000, maybe 7. So we didn't try any new tastes of the day or anything, but
I was looking at something the other day for the taste of the day. I just can't remember what it was, but it was quite interesting.
Well, we were looking at pear cactus and jicama. You pointed something out too. I just can't remember what it was. That's not going to help, I don't think. I want to get some kohlrabi and try that too, and I want to try to get some turnips again, but I haven't had turnips since I was a kid, so I don't know how I'll do cooking them, but I really don't remember the other thing you mentioned.
It was something. I do know those cheddar pinos we got a barbecue, one day on the charcoal.
Yeah, you want to try those on barbecue.
And I'm hoping when we go shopping soon again, which we might be, just
Monday.
warning you, we might not get a video Monday because we might be too tuckered out.
I wouldn't worry too much about Monday, because, well, maybe. Tuesday's the day I'd be more worried about because we're going to go to Moses Lake, which that's going to be a long trip.
Moses Lake
That's
on
like
Tuesday?
a 2-hour trip by bus.
Oh, yes. Long bus ride. I better have my tablet charged properly for that
And
day.
so we're going to be 4 hours of traveling alone, and then we're probably going to have 2 hours in Moses Lake, and by the time we get back, we're going to just be beat.
Well, the problem
Especially
is...
seeing
The problem is...
we got to be up at 5 in the morning to get the bus on time because we got 2 dogs to walk and have to have breakfast and stuff. And
here's the real problem with
we'll
this.
be short sleep. And
here's the real problem with Aaron and I when it comes to Moses on Tuesday. If he chooses Tuesday, I thought we were going to Soap Lake on Tuesday.
well, that would also be a tired out day.
Anyways, we have an adopted uncle. We got to check in, and we vowed to do it like once a month, but we've been doing it every 2 months.
Yeah, it's just a little bit of a long day to do that.
Well,
so.
still, I think it's worth it for.
I mean, if we could get a drive there, it wouldn't be bad. But we got to take the bus, and
well, anyways,
it's like over an hour on bus.
Let me just say,
a trip to Ephrata too.
Yeah, well, let me just say my opinion when it comes to this whole.
Oh, not to mention that when he gets done, about ready for lunch is when we leave. But then we have to wait about an hour and 15 minutes just to catch the bus, which is only a block away, and there's not a heck of a lot to do there unless we want to hit up an expensive restaurant, which we prefer not to. There's also the beach, but we can't swim. And I don't really think that it's appropriate for a 200-pound, 35-year-old guy to be playing on a kiddie's swing set and playground area. So it's just not much to do for...
Let me put it to you this way. The real reason I dread going into Moses Lake is I tried, and we do this for fun. Me and him do. We get in touch with our adopted grandma, and we say, hey, we're going to be in town. You want to do coffee? Well, this time around... she didn't say anything. I left her a message today, and she left me a message on Facebook that said
her computer's been fixed. So.
Yeah, and I think that means don't bother Grandma, but I don't know. That's the way I perceive it. So.
At least it's the way it feels.
Yeah, it feels like I'm getting the cold shoulder. But anyway,
I guess that brings us to
the point also, I was going to say about Moses is he's going to have to call Monday after we get back from our shopping to coordinate. No, Moppy. To coordinate how to get return trip from where we got to go. He wants to go to the welfare office.
I know how to look it up, okay? So, anyways, that brings me to a point, just since we're already at 7 minutes, and we like to try to bring something up otherwise. When you're talking to somebody and they ask you a question, one should always be polite to give a full answer, not just kind of one sentence response that could be taken multiple ways. You want somebody to know that you want to get together with them, but you just can't and it's busy. You don't leave a message like computer's taken care of. It doesn't answer the question at all, and it makes you feel like you're not wanted by them or not wanted to be talked to, or it kind of feels like you're being ignored. So responses like that, we should all try to avoid making responses like that would make somebody else feel uncomfortable or whatever. Yeah,
and for another thing, and I want to say, I have something to say in this post, even if it takes a minute or so, and maybe Aaron will agree, but my heart's been broken. Aaron knows this, and it's not fun. However, I do want to say, when it comes to people using like messenger programs like Facebook Messenger, Skype, Yahoo, etc. And he would agree, and he does this to me every night, as he messages me and he says, I'm done for the night, I'm going to go to night, bed.
Yeah, you don't
However, you just don't just disappear if you ask a question and go, boosh. I mean, you should say, hey, I'm busy. It's really rude.
And I know a lot of people, you'll be talking with them, all of a sudden, no response. And you're sitting there 20 minutes later, no response. Half an hour later, it still says no response,
common
no
sense.
review.
My mama would say have some common courtesy.
And then you just say, you know what, they're not coming back. And then, that's when they come back like 5 minutes after, and they're like, where did you go? Where are you? I was just talking to you. Where are you? And it's like, I figured you went to bed because you never tell me, and so...
Well, it's like I have a friend, okay? A good close friend Aaron knows about. And Aaron's going to be working on a video soon for me. He's going to put together some pictures and stuff for a video of national parks for me.
Oh.
Anyways, this friend wants to see some pictures and stuff, so I said, okay. So here's the thing. I made a deal with her, and I said, when you're going to go to bed, you let me know. I'll do the same. I always say, now, hey, I'm going to get some sleep, or, you know. But instead, they're just like, you ask them a simple question, it's like, disappear.
And speaking of politeness, you did upload the video yesterday, right?
Yes.
We'd both like to apologize for the Skype call that ended the video. That was kind of not the way we wanted it to end, but it was a good friend of ours we hadn't talked to for a while on Skype, and so we had to take it. And, well, we just figured we'd run with it, because what happens in our lives, even if it's something that interrupts the video, we rather just let it be in the video, because that's how our lives are. Sometimes things get chaotic, and sometimes they don't work out the way we plan.
Exactly.
And so we prefer to just do our videos in one shoot, even if the dogs go crazy and start barking at the neighbor pounding on the stairs or something, you know. We'll just keep going.
I also want to say, for fun, since this is about food, and, you know, we talk sometimes about real-life situations and scenarios like common sense and common courtesy, I would like to bring up something tonight that is fun. Now, some of you out there, we're getting some more subscribers, and they say, certain ideas. Well, here's one for you all. Another fun thing is, if you don't know the answer, you can always use Google, or you can go and ask the question on Yahoo's Ask, and someone will usually help. Or, another fun thing is, and I'm putting this up tonight, is forums. You have a question on a forum, you don't understand it, you can go and ask on the forum, and the forum will tell you, yes, this is that, etc., and it works. You can get answers that way, and if you can't, well, the ultimate tool, in my opinion, that's getting ultimater, is YouTube. And that's fun because you can Google things for stuff and etc. Another thing I want to say before going off is, me and him have a deal. We want a new video game. We do reviews. We don't just go to Amazon. He does the text reviews. I do the video review part by watching them. We connect up and we say, the text reviews say it's crap. What do you say? Well, for my fun from watching the video, it's utter crap. All right, scratch it off the list. We use the internet as tools, you know.
Yeah, and I wish videos for video reviews or reviews for sports games were much better. I got Madden 11 not long ago, because I'm always a few years back, and yes, Rita got it for me. But I was rather disappointed in it. It took away a lot of aspects of the game that I actually loved, and it really just kind of made the game no longer what I liked. It just felt terrible to me, and NCAA 11 did the same thing. One of the things I like doing is creating a team.
And don't forget,
NCAA 11, you have to be connected online, and they've destroyed the server for it, so there's no way to create a team.
Don't forget, NCAA 2013 is no longer available because of the NCAA program right now.
Yeah, something like that. So apparently EA's not going to be making an NCAA 14 or whatever, 13.
I also want to say, the last part of this video before I sign off, don't worry about the dog barking. He's just being bad.
Actually, there's a train in the background. He heard that, so...
Probably the neighbor. Anyways, the last thing I want to say is Aaron has some advice. I was telling him about a friend of mine that...
No.
A friend of ours was bored. Well, there's many things to do if you're bored. So, Aaron, do you have anything to say in the last 15 seconds or so about bored? Because I told you a friend of mine and being bored really easy.
Getting bored, it's like you almost have to try to be bored with what you're doing. I used to get that way all the time, and then I stopped worrying about things and just basically said, you know what, I'm going to do what I want to do, and if I don't want to do it, I'm not going to do it. And I find that anymore I want to do what I'm doing all the time, and I'm no longer bored. So.
Exactly. So with that said, that's how I do things.
Sorry, I wasn't exactly articulate on that.
Well, we'll work on tomorrow on that as a subject, boredom. So, please add and subscribe if you like. Please post comments in the box if you like. And please add us as a friend if you like. Thank you, and have a nice day.